at the time of the tow without my updated license plate number.
Your lease is what you're running into. Said that you can park there so long as you give correct information, but you did not give correct information.
I also there was nothing in the lease about towing. No, that is the reason it was towed, but
at least as I'm hearing, not illegal, just man, that really happened?
yes, Your Honor. They were very apologetic, but not understanding.
We'll come to what is our next matter for the afternoon. This is going to be cause J3CV26002585. This is Kyle Shepard versus Troubadour Apartments. Do I have someone first on behalf of the plaintiff, Kyle Shepard?
Present, Your Honor.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Shepard. Let me go ahead and swear you in. Mr. Shepard, you allege that your car was improperly towed. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What day was your vehicle towed?
It was the night of June 23rd, 2026.
All right. Was it towed from a business, from a home? What kind of location was this?
It was an apartment complex's parking garage.
And do you live at that apartment complex?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
Less than 10 days at the time of the tow. I moved in on June 16th, 2026.
Okay, so you were new to the complex?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. As part of your lease, does it include parking or the ability to park?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have to pay for that parking or is it just a part of what's included?
I have to pay $20 a month.
Does the lease have a special addendum or requirements about what's for the parking policy for the complex?
Yes, it does.
What type? Is it a parking lot? Parking?
It's a garage. It's on the ground floor of the apartment complex, and I believe it has like 2 floors.
Okay, so it's one of those mixed use. You got to park on the first floor and then you go up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As a resident, how do you get in? Are there gates? Is there a certain spot that only you can park behind?
Yes, there's a gate that I have a key fob for being a resident, so I can open that gate and then park in the resident spots.
All right. Are there any other requirements for the residents? Do you have to give them your license plate or sign up with a portal or anything?
Yes, I have to sign up on a portal.
All right, Mr. Shepard, at the time of your tow, was your vehicle properly entered into the portal?
I had my vehicle properly entered at the time of the tow without my updated license plate number from switching to Texas residency.
Mr. Shepard, that sounds like an oxymoron. Either your information was correct in the portal with your accurate license plate number, with your accurate car description, and therefore they towed you wrong, or your information was wrong in the portal. Was your information correct and matching the car that was towed?
It was not correct.
Why was it not correct?
Because I had forgotten to update my license plate number after I had gone through the process of becoming a new resident in Texas.
You'd been there 10 days.
6 days.
Okay. When you moved in, did you give them your correct information for your car?
Yes.
And they towed it improperly.
And then I became a Texas resident and got new Texas plates on June 23rd and switched the plates over and forgot to update my plate number.
Got it. So you moved in. At the time you moved in, it was accurate, but then shortly after you moved in, you got a new license plate, but you didn't update the system?
Yes, ma'am.
And then they towed you?
Yes.
Why do you believe that's improper? Because for what you just testified, you knew you had to do it and you did not do it.
Yes, I thought that under section 2038 point 253 subsections D and E.
Mr. Shepard, with respect, the statute's not what's kicking in here. Your lease is what you're running into. Your lease said that you can park there so long as you give correct information. But you did not give correct information. And your car was towed? Was that the reason it was towed? Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe your car was towed for some other reason.
No, that is the reason it was towed, but I also there was nothing in the lease about towing.
Well, I asked you that. I said, did you pay for parking? You said, yes. In fact, you paid $20 for the privilege of parking there. So they have to give you something about parking restrictions.
Yes, they gave me a flyer when I moved in.
And they told you had to have your information in the portal?
Yes.
But you did not update your information in the portal, and as a result, they towed you because they were quick to get to it, huh?
Yes.
In order for the tow to be improper, because I'm Mr. Shepard, I absolutely So just so I'm clear, all in a matter of 6 days, you moved in, you got a new plate, you didn't update it, and they managed to tow you the next day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Shepherd, that is bad timing, but at least as I'm hearing, not illegal, just man, that really happened?
Yes, Your
Are
Honor.
you new to Texas or are we just getting a new car?
No, I'm new to Texas. I drove
Oh, I'm so
13
sorry.
hours from
That is not the way
Nashville.
we want to welcome you, I promise. We're lovely. We're not eager to do that. Let's take a look. All right, because here's the rules for towing. So you're alleging a non-consent. Did the tow company give you notice of the rights and owner? Yeah, I'd say that they gave you it in the lease. Is it marked on the property? Is there a towing signage on the parking garage?
Yes, there is.
Does that indicate that there's a portal you've got to use?
Yes.
All right, well, I can't get you. So they gave you notice. That's the first preliminary question. Um, if you had notice, then were you properly parked opposed to it?
Yes.
What they're going to say is that the license plate was incorrect, and that's true because you hadn't updated it yet. Did you talk to your landlord and tell them what happened?
Yes. And they were very apologetic but not understanding.
I don't know. There may be lots of issues with parking in the unit here. I see all versions of that. You don't even win by default today, Mr. Shepherd. I'm looking to get at the statute for you, right? Because you're here and I appreciate it. And my job as the judge is to follow the law. Sometimes the law is real particular and you can all kind of say, oh, that's a frustration. And certainly I can understand your frustration. But when I look at the statute, even without the tow company or the landlord troubadour being here, the burden remains on you who requested the hearing to show that the non-consent tow was accurate. And you're being wonderful and you're honest, as you should be before the court. But for what I'm hearing, you did have notice. I guess what I'm hearing is that maybe you thought they were really quick to get to it, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. Does the Texas Occupations Code protect apartment residents or
From
no?
what, sir?
I was doing, I'm not a law student or a lawyer, so this is totally might be a misunderstanding, but there are like sections in the Texas Occupation Code that require 10 days written notice
That's when they
for
haven't given it to you in your lease. Let's say you've got a car that's broke down. That's when they put the notice on your windshield and they got to give you a notice that if you don't move it, then they're going to tow it. That happens on the side of the road when a car is abandoned. So that's the kind of occupations notice that is. I can't give you any legal advice, but I will say educate yourself about your rights as the tenant. If you have a contract, your contract that lays out your parking rights is going to be the first place to look. After that, then you must go with ordinary signage. Texas does have requirements about signage. For example, when you enter into the parking garage, there should be some type of signage. If they're trying to regulate parking, quite likely there'll be a signage on the front that's going to be red and white. It's got to be red and white. That's by law. And then there's even a requirement about how tall up the sign can be, how large the lettering has to be.
Yes.
I
I
know.
did I did check that, unfortunately.
Mr. Shepherd, what I'll give you this is today I don't see that you're meeting your burden to show that it was an improper tow. However, you absolutely can appeal my decision. And so you have a couple of days to do that. When we're done here today, the minute you disconnect from Zoom, you can look up, towing attorneys and look and see if you believe I've made an error. You could always appeal this decision and try again. But the waste of what I've got here, there was notice and the error came in that you did not update your information a little bit fast enough.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shepherd. Welcome to Texas. I really do. I want you to have a good experience here. Austin is a tough city to park in, so be very cautious out there, okay, sir?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All parties are excused.